Hey, we are live. Let me see. Actually, let me change the title. It's not 100 exchange today. Current market conditions. Okay, so I've changed the title because today we're going to be talking about more about Bitcoin. I know we had thought about finding the next possible 100x coins, but we're going to be talking about Bitcoin first, the market conditions, and all of it. Okay. Hey, Yashpal. Also, if you guys are watching me, if you guys are able to hear me, hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. When you subscribe to the channel, it gives me a lot of motivation. Um, and again, this is the way that I really need your support. So, okay. Let me also tell the Instagram audience really quick. Also, let me know, guys, what are your thoughts about today's crash? Have you purchased something? Have you bought something? Are you buying this dip or are you panic selling? What are you doing? Gotcha. Oh, hodl. Okay. Bought at 160, thinking to buy Adam. I'm planning to hold. I'm stacking. What 2 to 3 coins end up? Great. Which ones? Whatever is available for stacking. Okay. I think you mean staking. So yeah, which ones are you buying? But two coins that I would highly recommend everyone who wants to invest in the token that I'm launching and wants to have an edge over everyone else later on is BNB and Solana. These two I would highly recommend you to buy. BNB because you'll need BNB to purchase the token, and Solana because the NFT membership, the NFT place that we would be launching would use Solana. So right now BNB, I purchased some BNB around 360. I purchased some Solana around 135. So I know that like we are launching on 9th of October. The NFT marketplace will be launched later. So even if you just buy and hold these until then, you are going to be in a better spot. So thinking to buy Ethereum, what should I do? Any tip? Yeah, buy in parts. Buy in parts. That's the biggest tip I can give you. So give X, Ethereum, Uniland, Salt, 1 inch, SNX, AVAX, Dodo. So I have X, I have Ethereum. I don't have Salt. I don't have Pearl. I don't have Uniland. I have 1 inch. I have SNX. I have AVAX. I have Dodo. No, sorry, I don't have AVAX. I have Dodo. Okay, great. Great. Again, depends, Chinmay. Would you want to buy Atom now? I'm not buying Atom now. I had bought it earlier, so not buying it now. I had flipped it for a nice profit earlier. So the reason I'm not buying it now is because it's a top 20 coin. I already have a bunch of top 20 coins with me. I don't want to buy another top 20 coin now. So all the dips that I have bought is usually for say 1 inch Dodo, CRV, WRX, all of these. Okay. Yeah, Solana is an ecosystem. Yeah, Rohit. I remember. Oh, great. What is the news behind this tip? Any idea? This is funny. Right now, it's China, but that's what everyone is saying is the reason behind the dip. True. So let me put this on Insta. Okay, great. So yeah, हर महीने 2 से 3 दिन आते ही आते हैं. I agree. तो 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 आज व्हाट इज इट दैट आई रियली वांट टू टॉक अबाउट. वन, आई नो बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने ये जिनके लिए नई मार्केट है. ये मार्केट, ये साइकिल उनके लिए फर्स्ट साइकिल है. तो आई वांटेड टू स्पेंड सम टाइम कुछ पुराने चीज़ों पे बात करते हुए. दिस चाइना हैज अफेक्टेड द स्टॉक मार्केट एज वेल. अग्रीड. सो लेट मी शेयर माय स्क्रीन विद यू और हम चलते हैं. ओके, सॉरी, आई थिंक आई डिड समथिंग रॉन्ग और मे बी नॉट. I hope you guys are able to see my screen. Um, so let's search for BTC USDT. Um, ट्रैक्स, क्योंकि हमें बहुत पुराना डेटा तक जाना है. आई डोंट नो वो कहाँ मिलेगा एग्जैक्टली. ओके, ग्रेट, यहाँ पर है. और जो लोग इंस्टाग्राम पे देख रहे हैं, इंस्टाग्राम पे जुड़ रहे हैं, आप लोग प्लीज़ यूट्यूब पर आओ. लिंक इन बायो डाला हुआ है मैंने. ओके, कम ऑन यूट्यूब. सो अगर हम देखते हैं तो ये हमारा 2017 की मार्केट का चार्ट है. अगर आप देखोगे तो 2017 में द वॉल्यूम वाज हाईएस्ट फॉर बीटीसी. सेल वॉल्यूम यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो सबसे हाई थी. अगर मैं इसको थोड़ा सा ऊपर लेके चलूँ और थोड़ा सा हम जूम कर दें तो वी वर हैविंग अ प्रीटी नाइस रन यहाँ पे. 496 और दिस वाज सितंबर 2016. ओके, तो हिस्टोरिकली बिटकॉइन के लिए सितंबर का महीना हमेशा नेगेटिव ही रहता है 8 आउट ऑफ 10 टाइम्स. ओके, तो ये होने के बाद अभी क्या था, लेट्स टेक दिस आउट. मुझे ये नहीं बनानी थी. ओके, तो अगर हम देखें अक्टूबर वाज द टाइम जब से हम मानते हैं कि बुल रन हैड स्टार्टेड. एंड फ्रॉम अक्टूबर वी वेंट 574% फॉर बीटीसी. ओके, और इसके बाद क्या हुआ, 574% आने के बाद वी हैड अ टोटल डिप ऑफ 38% ऑन द मंथली. ऑल्दो उतना नहीं होता क्योंकि uh, they are 2 weeks, but we are just considering कि ऐसा ही हुआ होगा. And then if we come back here, uh, and if we see this, तो हमारे जो अक्टूबर टू दिसंबर का टाइम रहा था, वहाँ पे बिटकॉइन डिड अनदर ऑलमोस्ट 4x. तो इसके बाद we had a crash from all the way here until here. It dropped by 56%. Then अगर हम आगे आते हैं, सितंबर 2018 अगेन अ रेड मंथ. ठीक है. सितंबर 2019 अगेन अ रेड मंथ. सितंबर 2020 अगेन अ रेड मंथ. और अभी सितंबर 2021 अगेन अ रेड मंथ. तो जैसा मैं बोल रहा था कि हिस्टोरिकली सितंबर इज ऑलवेज अ रेड मंथ. तो अगर हम इस अक्टूबर से चलते हैं, we had a pretty similar chart. Let's say we had reached this all-time high, 540% BTC की rally थी. And then this month again not 100% accurate because मैं week to week ले रहा हूँ, but this month BTC dropped by 20%. Okay, roughly 20%. And in between BTC had came from here till all the way down till here 55%. तो अगर आप सिमिलैरिटीज देखोगे तो बहुत ज़्यादा सिमिलैरिटीज हैं. ये 56%, वो 55%. 2013 की साइकिल से हम मैच करके देख सकते हैं. बट द पॉइंट इज दिस इज हाउ बिटकॉइन हैज ऑलवेज बीन. यू नो, जो सेल वॉल्यूम रहा है वो अभी काफ़ी वीक है. इफ यू सी द सेल वॉल्यूम हेयर इन सितंबर, दिस वाज क्रेजी. ओके, आई नो अभी वी आर सीइंग द वॉल्यूम 329K. Right now the volume is 3000, and this is Bitcoin volume. I believe this is not the US dollar volume. Okay. Secondly, what makes me believe कि ये जो अभी तक का whatever we have seen, this crash, this dip, whatever you want to say, क्योंकि ये इतना impactful नहीं है, is because BTC की वॉल्यूम वैसे भी बहुत कम रह रही है काफ़ी टाइम से. इनफैक्ट अगर आप इस साल की एवरेज निकाल के देखोगे तो you'll find this is somewhere slightly here where the average is. और उसका बहुत बड़ा रीजन है कि एक्सचेंजेस के पास बिटकॉइन बच ही नहीं रहा टू सेल. तो जब उनके पास बिटकॉइन बच ही नहीं रहा टू सेल, हाउ वुड दे हाउ वुड दे प्रोवाइड अ लॉट ऑफ वॉल्यूम? क्योंकि जो भी वेल्स हैं, जो भी इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं, दे आर बाइंग बिटकॉइंस एंड दे आर मूविंग इट अवे फ्रॉम एक्सचेंजेस. ओके, जो भी माइनर्स हैं दे हैव बीन एक्यूमुलेटिंग बिटकॉइन. अभी अगर आपने वाइक ऑफ आपको याद हो, अभी जो हमने जून जुलाई में फिनोमेना ऑब्जर्व करा था वाइक ऑफ, that had talked about multiple phases: accumulation, distribution, reaccumulation, redistribution, and all of it. So that makes me believe कि अभी this is not the end of the run. जब end of the run आएगा, it should go something like this. You know, I would say एक महीने में, like week to week अगर मैं देखूँ, एक तो नहीं actually, 2-3 महीने में या 2 महीने में, it should go down 70%. Ultimately, it should create a bottom around this level, like 82%. तो इसको देखते हुए आई वुड से कि हाँ, बिटकॉइन इतना जब नीचे आएगा, दैट वुड बी द टाइम जब हमारा एक बॉटम क्रिएट होगा. एंड उसके बाद वाले रन में आई वुड एक्सपेक्ट कि वो आखिरी रन होगा जहाँ पे वी आर गोइंग टू हैव ग्रेट एक्सपोनेंशियल रिटर्न्स. उसके बाद ऐसा नहीं होगा. And also if you see, अगर हम थोड़ा सा इसको और zoom out करें, this is becoming more like a parabolic curve. Okay, यहाँ से पैराबोला आया, then it had a retracement, founded a bottom, ये bottom एक create करा, and then again founded another bottom, and again parabolic growth. And what I personally believe यहाँ से आगे जो होगा is यहाँ पे बिटकॉइन क्लोज होता है and then it goes आगे. कितना आगे? I don't personally see it crossing 150K. I could be wrong, and I would love to be wrong, but I see it going like this. Somewhere say around this range, okay, 140 150 के यहाँ से, and again it drops, and then we drop like this, and we finally come down, and we come down to 20-30K range. This is what I'm personally expecting over the next few months. Of course, ये मैंने months के हिसाब से बहुत गंदा बना है, so don't focus on that. But yeah, this is what I'm expecting. This is the biggest possibility that I'm playing. I'm not saying कि 100% ऐसा ही होगा. All I'm saying is this is the biggest possibility that I'm seeing. Reason for dip, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Dip का जो भी आपको reason लगता है, that's not usually the reason. The reason is mostly the whales. It's just कि हम लोगों को एक mental satisfaction के लिए reason चाहिए होता है, and everyone plans to believe there is a reason they want to believe. So there is no particular reason. I'm not using OBS. I have to. Uh, I got my mic today. Abhi, I'm just waiting for connector cable. As soon as I have that connector cable, so I will be able to use mic and DSLR maybe from tomorrow. All in English. Okay. Um, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा, like I'm trying more and more to do Hindi lives on YouTube. But yeah, we can maintain a little bit of English. I've just pulled uh, previous price history of Bitcoin. Let me see. Reset. Okay, great. Sure. काफी अच्छा idea. I'll definitely make one. Also, guys who are joining right now, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Okay. So if you see, this is the, like, as back as I could go. For some reason, I could not go to September data. October से ही start हुआ. This is all I can see from like October. And if you see, we had a sharp like 200 to like 1154, which is 5.5x, and then we had almost what 30-40% correction, and then Bitcoin went down, 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 and if you see September again was a red month. Okay, um, then if I come to October, December 2014. So if you see again September 2014, a red month. Okay, now here also this was a very bleak positive month. That's why I said 8 out of 10 times it's a red month. Now if we move to 16, okay, so again like hardly 5% up for BTC, and then we have already seen how the price has fluctuated. Also, if we go for not the monthly, but say the weekly chart, okay, I don't, yeah, it's either weekly chart now for Bitcoin. Let me show you something. So this is as high we were able to go on the close, weekly close. Okay, I'm not talking about the wick. I'm just talking about the candle body. And if you take a look, this was as low as we went in this cycle, like in this year actually. Okay, so we have maintained this from 20th December until now. This is the range we have maintained. A lot of people talk about 42,000 as the next level of support, which I believe comes somewhere here. Okay, this is 43. So I'd say somewhere say here. Okay. So far I pretty much am not concerned because on the higher time frames, as you can see, we are still doing okay. We went from here, or like this becomes a kind of, we went high, and if you see we went low, and from my experience this is going to go like this and then again this. Okay, so this is how I am expecting this to play until and unless we don't see Bitcoin closing below $42,000 on the weekly. I won't be concerned. If Bitcoin closes below $42,000 on the weekly, then yes, I expect that the next level of support would be somewhere around say 31 or 30,000. Okay, and then it would be difficult. But until and unless it does not close below 42,000 for this week, you can be pretty chill. You can sit like this and just enjoy your week. Don't be worried about the market. If you're an investor, a long-term investor like I am, this should not concern you, because if you see, we have almost like this was what 12th of July, and from that time when it last bounced from support, we went almost 65%. So every time it has came crashing to this support, it has gone up. So until and unless we don't break this support, we are good. If we break the support, then yeah, I would definitely be buying more dips. But until then, I'm not pretty concerned about this. And if you see the sell volume, it has also been declining. So I hope with my limited technical analysis skills, I have been able to help you. Even if you could not understand any word of it, all I can tell you is don't be worried with this price fluctuation. Yes, September is the month to buy the fluctuations. S&P or Nasdaq affect price of BTC that much? It does indirectly. Yes, it does, because ultimately they are in older asset class, and people always FOMO. So like in 2021, 2020, I think this is 2021. Yeah, this is 2021. So my bad, I'm not high. Okay. So last year we had that Black Swan event of COVID news, where in March we saw BTC at $3,400. That was a one-off event. Okay, in that case, all the indexes around the world were crashing. Bitcoin was not the only one. But historically, what we have seen is people still consider the, I would say, national indexes more safe than crypto, and it's okay as well because of the volatility. Okay, so I would say it's completely fine. I have seen this behavior happening with a lot of people, that when they face some loss in equity market, they also think that Bitcoin or the crypto market will go down, but vice versa is not true. Okay, so yeah, don't be worried about it. Is all I can tell you. Let me know if you guys have any questions around it. I've already mentioned two coins that I've purchased during this step: Solana and BNB. Okay, I'm not accumulating other coins because I have already bought a lot of these around the same range of 42K, like when BTC was 42K. I'm not buying any of these. What is coin burn? So in coin burn, what happens is that we have a wallet address which is like 0x and then all the other digits are 0. So this is called a burn address. And what happens is that, say I have got my own token and the supply is 1 million, okay, which means 10 lakhs. I take 1 lakh of these coins and I send those to burn address. So this means that I have reduced my circulating supply from 1 million or 10 lakhs to 9 lakhs. And these 1 lakh tokens can never be accessed. These tokens can never be purchased, bought, sold, traded, airdropped. I have just burned them. I have kind of deleted them from my system. Okay. So that is what a coin burn is. Now, why people do coin burns? People do coin burns because when you are reducing the supply, you are indirectly increasing the value of the coin. That is why people are doing coin burns. Also, if you are actually worried about buying Bitcoin or this crash, then understand that El Salvador bought a lot of BTC today. I think 150. That's what they bought. Did you play any game which we played yesterday? No, I haven't. So honestly, I did not get enough time to play any of those today. Monday, I had forgot that today is going to be Monday. Monday is my busiest day of the week, so I did not get enough time to play any of those games. I'll be playing some of them tomorrow. OMG has been mooning. Yes, OMG has been mooning. I had purchased OMG earlier. I had talked about it. So it's one of the rare coins that is up, although it doesn't matter to me because my sell orders will start from $18 or $19. Hey, no problem. I just want to keep it crypto related on this live. So yeah. Also, yeah, one more thing that I would like to share is Monday Saturday में order जाएगा. Yeah, yeah, the possibility is always there. We have not tested 42,000 I think today. Let me see if we have. As far as I remember, we tested like we wicked down to 43 something. Oh, we have wicked to 42,500. Okay, so we have wicked to 42,500. So yeah, chances are that we can again test 42,500. No big deal. I'll repeat again. If we close below 42,500 or 42,000 on the weekly, that is the time I would say that yeah, we are entering a downtrend. Until then, we are okay. We are pretty good until then. Okay. Only if we close below that, then I would say yeah, we are entering a downtrend. Today, a lot of I'd say a very long upward trend for US stock market has also been broken. So it would be interesting to see how the weekly stock market, like what would be the weekly close for the stock market of US. Like the US stock market was in an uptrend, I think, since last 1.5 year post COVID. I am saying that buy the drip is not drip. Buy the dip is currently trending in US on Twitter. Funny. People are saying buy the dip. I'm so sorry, I don't have any idea about Victor Candle. I have very limited trading experience. Like I tried it for 2 to 3 months. I have been learning a little bit about technical analysis on the side, but not a lot of experience around trading. Okay, so this is the final call for questions, guys. If you have questions, let me know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please do it. What are you waiting for? Subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Get them to subscribe. We are closing on 1500 family. As soon as we do it, I would probably see if we can do any kind of a giveaway. Um, Let me see if anyone posted any question in Discord. We can also use that. Also, let me know. Have you guys kept a USDT position to buy this tip? Like, were you having extra cash to buy this tip? Um, If you can't see any questions in Discord, nice. Yes, Hindi videos are going to be there. Moving onwards, what we are going to do is all the English content will go on Fidaro's channel, and all the Hindi content would stay at my personal channel. Same for the podcast. So Hindi content would be going on my channel for the podcast, and English content would be going on Fidaro's channel. So that's how we are planning to segregate the two. I don't see any other questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a wrap. I'm going to end this live. Tomorrow we're going to find the next set of gems, provided if BTC does not goes below 40,000. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.